to my face. Maybe I can manage a few weeks of the same. I have to go. The hot water is probably running out and Connor will wonder why I've been in the shower for 45 minutes. I'm going to go out there, kiss my husband goodnight, and lie beside him while planning my exit. Edit. Connor just texted asking if I want to go away for the weekend to reconnect. The audacity of this man. Will update when I can. First update. First, thank you all for the overwhelming support on my last post. I read every single comment, and y'all gave me the strength to get through these past 2 weeks without completely falling apart. Sorry for the delay in updating. I've been careful about my online activity since Connor has suddenly developed this weird habit of casually glancing at my phone whenever it's nearby. So, it's been 14 days since I overheard my husband of 3 years telling his friend that our marriage is a nightmare and I'm just his meal ticket to financial comfort. 14 days of sleeping next to someone who apparently regrets waking up beside me every morning. 14 days of the most exhausting performance of my life. The day after my last post, I decided I needed to be methodical about this. No emotional reactions, no confrontations, until I had everything lined up perfectly. I made a list, I'm a chronic list maker when stressed, of everything I needed to do. Secure my financial situation, gather evidence of his true character, not for legal reasons, but for when family inevitably asks questions. Find out exactly how deep his deception goes, prepare an exit strategy, build a support network, without revealing everything just yet. The first thing I did was call my personal bank, the account he doesn't have access to, and increase my security measures. Changed all passwords, added verbal security questions, and made sure they knew not to discuss my account with anyone but me. Then I started slowly moving money from our joint accounts into my personal one. Nothing drastic, just enough each day that it wouldn't immediately raise flags. Is that wrong? Maybe. But finding out your husband is a gold-digging liar kind of changes your perspective on fairness. The weekend reconnection trip, Connor suggested. I agreed to it, but suggested we go to this rustic cabin my family owns by the lake instead of the luxury resort he had in mind. The look on his face, y'all. He recovered quickly with a whatever makes you happy, babe, but I saw that flash of disappointment. Everything is suddenly making sense. How he always pushes for the expensive options when he knows my family might cover it, but becomes budget conscious when it's coming from our accounts. The cabin trip was actually revealing in ways I hadn't expected. Our Wi-Fi barely works out there, and Connor spent almost the entire weekend checking his phone and complaining about the spotty signal. He kept wandering down to the end of the dock where sometimes you can get 1 bar. At one point, I followed him, quietly, and overheard him telling someone he was going crazy, being trapped in the middle of nowhere, and would make it up to them when he got back. Who was he talking to? And what exactly was he planning to make up to them? When we got home Sunday night, he immediately said he needed to run to Walmart for some stuff for work tomorrow. He was gone for over 2 hours. For Walmart, which is 12 minutes from our house. When I checked our joint credit card app later, there was no charge from Walmart, but there was a $60 charge from a bar across town. During the trip, I had accidentally mentioned that my dad was considering early retirement due to some health concerns, completely made up, and might be scaling back some business operations. Connor spent the next hour asking increasingly detailed questions about Dad's plans, the family trusts, and our future security. Barely a word about Dad's fictional health issues. It was like watching someone rip off their mask without realizing they were doing it. I've also been digging through our financial history,